Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Tuesday, 20th of January 2026. Yesterday was a terrible day as far as the markets are concerned. Every single day in the last few weeks, actually, 2026 has not opened bright for the bulls, and there have been relentless selling. So once in a while, the markets go up, people get excited, but by and large, at the end of the day, they will be very disappointed. In fact, now the memes have again started coming. One meme says pentagon, hexagon, octagon, portfolio gone. And there are so the meme today which I put shows that a person is talking of in 25 days the his portfolio is down by 50%. Uh, so this is the time when there is gloom and doom, and no amount of good news, for instance, is lifting up the spirits of the market. Market men have reconciled themselves to grinding bear market, which has actually unfolded in many stocks in the mid, small, and micro cap. The large caps are holding out. Even now, those have been challenged. For instance, yesterday we had the three big stocks, the HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and Reliance, all of them being beaten down. Though, in my opinion, HDFC Bank results were not that bad. Reliance results also were not that bad. ICICI may be questionable, but the way people started selling is that first you sell and then you begin to analyze. That is the situation we have come in. Generally, I've seen that in January, leading up to the budget, if it is bad, then after the budget, you will have a budget rally because of the positioning, not necessarily because of what comes in the budget. We saw this in 2021. I'm seeing a similar pattern here. Even in 2021, people were very bearish leading up to the budget. The bearishness started somewhere in the first 10 days of January, and then it continued. Uh, there were more downs than ups at that point of time. Finally, after the budget, the market took off, even though there was no great news in the budget. So right now, while everybody is bearish and feeling that the end of the world is close by, I still have that sliver of hope because I'm looking at history and also I'm looking at positioning. I've not seen markets crashing where the FI positioning, for instance, however, whatever you may call it, is hedged, non-hedged, at 93%, 91%, anything above 90%, generally has not made the market crash. Market crashes on good news or anticipation of good news or on high volumes where everybody is excited. Nobody seems to be excited. Positioning seems to be more on the negative side. Emotions are on the negative side. So I feel one may take a contrarian stand. But however, we are not in index stocks. We are not bothered about by and large the broader market. We are looking at only resource stocks. I believe resource stocks will do well. For instance, yesterday Hindustan Zinc came with very good results. I think this is just the beginning of the results being good for Hindustan Zinc, and so will the other resources stocks do well. Yesterday, IMF came up with an upgradation of the growth for FY26 growth. IMF thinks it will go up to 7.3%. It's an upgradation of about 70 basis points, but I don't think the market cares. Yesterday, market ended cut with about Nifty heavyweight slipped, as I said. Then it failed to hold 4,600. More than 30 Nifty stocks entered in the red. Wipro was down close to about 7%. Excepting FMCG and auto, all sectoral indices closed in the red. The advanced declines were, they smashed the advances 3:1. Volumes were reasonably good at 1,10,000 crores, and Nifty closed below 100-day moving average. So, which means all the technical analysts will now say sell on rally. So that is as far as the Indian market is concerned, including metal stocks came down. The saving grace was, of course, the gold and silver, which both of them did well yesterday. What did the institutions do? FIs continued to sell 3,260 crores, and by DIs bought about 4,200 crores. Close to 1,000 crores were, actually bought by the institutions, but yet the market came down badly. Rupee is weakening. Rupee is now close to 91. European markets were down while US markets were closed because they were down primarily because what Trump has been saying. US futures were down significantly. Dow futures, I think, were down 350 points plus. Nasdaq also was similar. The S&P was down about 60 points. Brent started moving up, but again it started coming down below 64. Dollar index is down to 98.8, while the 10-year yield, for instance, has gone up to 4.25%, is a significantly higher number. I actually didn't expect it to go above 4.4, so I think it'll be between 4.1 and 4.4. Now it's at the midpoint. So now looking at what stocks one may be in focus, like LTI Mindtree has come with results. In my opinion, it is not great, but because of positioning, it may go up. Tata Capital came with reasonably good results. Seat also came with good results. Restaurants Brand Asia (RBA), that all they are planning to sell their entire 11.26% stake via QSR Asia PTE that Everstone is planning to sell. So that's another block deal coming. UPL Advanta Enterprises files a DRHP with SEBI for IPO. Most all of the proceeds of the IPO will go to UPL. GMDC has received a rare earth processing technology from BARC. Nowadays, rare earth materials is in the focus, so GMDC may get a push upwards today. Lemon Tree Hotels have signed a new, they've selected property in Uttarakhand. Corona Remedies have got a AU GMP compliance certificate for their Gujarat facility. Amber Enterprises are expanding. Raymond Lifestyles have got a new chief executive officer. Bajaj Electricals are getting into a wire business under lighting solutions. Havel, the results were okay. Oberoi Realty also nothing great there. And as far as some specific company news, Ola Electric, the CFO, has left. Now that will put a question mark. Of course, they have got a replacement immediately, but Ola Electric is always under pressure. Now we are getting a QIP, or rather block deal, sorry, not QIP, from Aditya Birla Lifestyle Brands, which is about 1,300 crores block deal today. So again, that will be bought by the MFs, and again, that will be a waste in my opinion. And one stock which we are following and which we hold is IEX. The hearing was yesterday. Now they postponed it to, and they have finished one part of the hearing yesterday. They are now continuing the hearing today. So we have bought it thinking that we will get a pop up after the hearing is over. Fundamentally, also it is good. As we speak, the gift nifty is flat, though it at one point of time gone up above 60 points yesterday, which was quite a surprise actually. When the global markets are down, even Asia is down. Only Kospi has made an all-time high today. Singapore is okay, but Hong Kong and China, Hong Kong and Nikkei are down. Nikkei, there is a problem. Japan, there is a problem because the yields are going up like anything. So that is something which you need to get worried. And this evening, I think Supreme Court will rule on tariffs. Also, there is this, Supreme Court hearing on the firing of, Trump has removed one governor, Governor Cook. So we have to see what decisions come there. Both the decisions are important for the short-term movement of the market, which will be only tomorrow. For us, we have to fight the battles here. So we have to see whether there will be any short covering bounce. HDFC looked interesting for me because it's at a very strong support yesterday. So it has not gone up from the support much above the support, but that could be an interesting stock. Today I'm not trading, but whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.